look.
To the left side wing. Back to Garland. Lets it go from 11. And another miss by Cleveland. Pass to Oladipo. Banked it in off the glass.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Garland. Ball stolen. Here's Reddish. Oh, powered down with both hands.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Osman. To stop the drought. The three from Sexton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That one's on Darius Garland. .144 left in the first. Pass to Nance. Outside Sexton. Launches it. Tries again. And Nance puts it in.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Now here's Brooks. The three. Fires in the triple.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Osman. The three from Sexton. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
With the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Nance. No luck on that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Oladipo. Here's Reddish. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here comes the break. Pass to Muscala. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Oladipo outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Make no mistake.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by 13. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
벤치로요?
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
프리셋이 있네요. 네, 저도 벤치 눌렀어요.
Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
네.
Well, for Victor Oladipo, the number 2 pick in 2013, it took him 5 years to achieve stardom. After serious injury, he's working his way back.
그러면 2, 3을 벤치로 하고 4때 다시 선발을 데려와요, 보통은?
I need to focus on my team and myself. To be one of the greats, you got to take it one day at a time.
네.
Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there. Pass to Martin. Oh, he's way off from outside.
계속 그렇게 바꾸시는 거예요?
It's tipped.
네.
Here's Martin.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
끊어서 바꾸고.
Knocks it loose. And here's McCollum. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
McCollum's shot is off.
Yeah, no, he used
자녀분이 있으신가
from
봐요.
that range.
Here's Hunter. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McCollum with another miss.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Najee. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 15. Grant, you had an excellent mid-range jumper. Who right now stands out in that area?
Wow. You know, in this era of the three-point ball, there's still some players that excel in the mid-range. And it just so happens they're elite all-star caliber players. You know, I think of Kevin Durant, Chris Paul is another, Jimmy Butler excels in the mid-range. But the guy to me who is the best in the mid-range in today's game is Kawhi Leonard. He can go get a bucket, elevate, use his size, his strength, his touch, and he really excels in that area. And so it's refreshing to see, and it's interesting that the really good players in this league are the ones that excel there.
Here's Najee over Baines. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Farrell. McCollum on the wing. Puts up a three. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Right wing. The three from Okoro. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
For three, McCollum. It's not going to go for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. Pass to Najee. Now Hunter. The three is up. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Barnes. He takes it. Oh!
He did it!
Punch it home!
Nice. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And for
Okay.
some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Brooks from outside. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Brooks has got his second basket on the night.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Count it. He's got 11.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's Farrell to halt the run. McCollum with another miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
What a terrific move that is. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Whoa! And he goes in for the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Well, Victor Oladipo is a
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Thunder out in front, just dominating this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
더 좋다는 거죠?
Now Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Nance, following the bucket by the Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. That one falls.
Boy, Larry Nance hitting the mid-range jumper. My goodness, this young forward has done about everything they've asked him to do.
Pass to Jones. Nice move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, the three-pointer increasing in prominence in recent years. Grant, you averaged less than 1 long-range attempt per game for your career. So what made you look to attack inside the arc more?
Yeah, B.A., it really is about the evolution of the game. Early in my career in the mid-90s, it was all about getting the high percentage shot, getting to the rim, posting up, the mid-range game.
그래요?
But as the game has changed and evolved, now it's more about the three-point shot. At the end of my career, that's when I started to shoot more three-pointers.
한 점을 더 많이 맞지 않나요, 그러면?
Back to Jones. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Back to Garland. And they're pushing it up. Oladipo, shot's good. Oladipo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, this guy embraces the opportunity to finish through contact. Oladipo so skilled at keeping his balance.
를 제가 바꿔본 적이 없어요.
Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 on the shot clock.
수비는 어디서 바꿔요? 투수리로 어디서 바꿔요?
Pass to Sexton, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. Shot clock violation.
네네네.
And here's Oladipo. Brooks outside. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Osman. Off the mark there with a 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Reddish. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's in a hurry. They got to get up a shot. 19-footer. Again, Oklahoma City.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now here's Garland. Here we go. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Muscala. On the wing, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Osman. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's why you have to think twice before sending a double team at someone.
Jetty Osman, good role player for this team. You know, Doris, one area that can be a problem for him is defense.
No question, BA, but what I love about Osman is his
네, 전 못 따라가겠네요.
The offense gets him on the floor. He is a tremendous shooter. But if you're going to be a consistent, big-time player, you've got to be able to guard. And Osman putting in the time to work on that end of the floor.
Into the lane. Jones misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Pass to Osman. Here's Nance. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. Oh, stolen by Nance. Here's Osman. And an intentional foul right there. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Fultz is good.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Here's Muscala. And another miss by Cleveland. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll come up as soon as we return from break. The fourth quarter gets underway. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Sexton with it. Pass to Muscala. Driving to the basket. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Well, now that we've had time here to evaluate, what are your thoughts on the NBA replay system, Grant?
Well, I know the replay system, BA, has had some mixed reviews, particularly when we stop action during the course of a game to go through this whole process of reviewing. But I think in this era that we're in, where there's so much information, social media, technology, being transparent like the NBA is, making sure that every call is right, particularly in the end of games where it's so critical to make sure the officiating is correct. I actually like it. I think it's added value to the game, and I think ultimately credibility to the officiating.
To the left wing. Pass to Hunter. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the basket is good.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Fultz into the lane. And he jams it home with authority.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Muscala, no good. Pass to Hunter. There's a screen. Here's Fultz. He's guarded by Nance. And he's going for the oop here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Hunter. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Okoro. Knocks down the long J.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Garland. Here's Osman. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
but a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Oladipo. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. 21 points in the game.
Well, just it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
To the wing, right side. Offensive rebound.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
To the paint. Here's Jones.
네.
The rebound by Muscala.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And there's the screen. He shoots it. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win. The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Cuts off the pass. Over to the wing. Pass to Muscala. Outside Sexton. Here's Osman. Outside Sexton. Launches a three. Jones grabs the board. And it's Thunder's ball. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Nance. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Sexton. Back to Nance. Here's Muscala. 6 on the shot clock. The three from Sexton. And no good.
네.
Here's Reddish. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something
네, 해볼게요.
tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.
네, 감사합니다.
What it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
네, 들어가세요.
Allie-
네.
Please don't save my life. You always talking about it. You never making no profit. I treat my like